1. Meet Andrew Austen, born without a right arm, he's now a top adaptive golfer inspiring millions. 2. Chesterfield's Jason Hasty competes in USGA Adaptive Open Golf Championship. 3. One-armed veteran Nick Kimmel's inspiring journey to the 2025 U.S. Adaptive Open. 4. North Dakota double amputee golfer Jacob Huber qualifies for U.S. Adaptive Open. 1. Meet Andrew Austen, born without a right arm, he's now a top adaptive golfer inspiring millions. Imagine being told you're not enough, not because of your skills, but because of something you can't control. For Andrew Austen, a golfer born without part of his right arm, that scenario wasn't just hypothetical, it was a challenge he faced head-on. And through sheer determination and an unshakable mindset, he's redefining what's possible in sports, and in life, for athletes with disabilities. Growing up in Radnor, Pennsylvania, Andrew Austen lived and breathed sports alongside his 4 siblings. Whether it was soccer, basketball, baseball, or golf, he approached every game with the same fiery passion. But here's where it gets interesting. While most people might see his physical difference as a limitation, Austen never did. Instead, he viewed it as an opportunity to prove people wrong. It became fuel for his competitive spirit, a spark that pushed him to excel in ways many wouldn't expect. I've always had this chip on my shoulder, Austen explains. It's why I love sports so much. It's about showing someone out there who might take having 4 limbs for granted that just because you don't, it doesn't mean you can't do everything everyone else can. This philosophy isn't limited to athletics, it's a guiding principle for how he approaches life itself. Over the past few years, Austen has embraced his unique journey as a platform to inspire others. Golf, in particular, has become his medium for making an impact. After earning a degree in business administration from the College of Charleston in 2020, he returned to the sport he'd grown up playing casually. His parents were members at St. David's Golf Club in Wayne, and began dedicating himself fully to mastering it. Today, he stands as the 8th-ranked adaptive golfer in the United States within the G5 classification. This week marks a significant milestone for Austen. He'll compete in the 4th annual U.S. Adaptive Open at Woodmont Country Club in Rockville, Maryland. Often referred to as the Holy Grail for adaptive golfers, this tournament showcases some of the world's finest athletes with disabilities. Though this is his first time qualifying for the event, Austen has already participated in 10 other adaptive competitions. While the thrill of competition drives him, he says the true magic lies in connecting with fellow athletes who share similar experiences. It's incredible how these events bring people together, Austen reflects. Meeting new people and hearing their stories remind me why I'm doing all of this. These moments help me embrace who I am even more. But let's zoom out for a second. What sets Austen apart isn't just his skill on the course, it's his ability to turn personal adversity into universal inspiration. Over the last 16 months, he's leaned deeper into his purpose, empowering others. Through social media platforms like Instagram and TikTok, where he posts videos ranging from driving shots to putting with his prosthetic arm, Austen reaches thousands of followers. His Instagram boasts over 13,700 fans, while his TikTok audience has swelled to 18,500. Online, he goes by the handle Jimathekiad, which he jokingly calls his social media alter ego. Raising awareness felt like the easy part, Austen admits. The real growth came when I started engaging with the adaptive community and listening to their stories. Everyone finds humor and light in situations that could seem overwhelmingly dark. That's something I've carried with me. For Austen, humor has been a lifeline. From enduring curious stares during childhood to navigating social settings as an adult, he's learned to laugh off discomfort. He credits his parents for instilling confidence early on. When doctors informed them about Austen's condition before birth, they were told, "If you don't treat it as a problem, neither will he." That advice shaped his upbringing, ensuring he never felt defined by his disability. Sports provided Austen with a sense of belonging throughout his youth. Yet, there was one pivotal moment that tested his resolve. In 8th grade, despite excelling in basketball, the sport he considered his strongest, he didn't make the team. Devastated but determined, he accepted the coach's offer to serve as team manager with the possibility of eventually playing. By season's end, Austen had earned a spot in the starting lineup, a testament to his relentless work ethic and refusal to settle for less. That experience changed everything for me, Austen recalls. It taught me not to let anyone perceive me differently than someone with 2 arms and 2 legs. If anything, it made me want to push harder, to show that I belong, no matter what. Now, as he prepares to tee off at the US Adaptive Open, Austen carries those lessons with him. He hopes his story resonates with others facing similar struggles, encouraging them to believe in themselves despite societal doubts. People often say no without even trying, Austen says thoughtfully. But if you don't put yourself out there, you'll never know what you're capable of achieving. For me, the turning point was letting go of others' opinions and embracing the struggle as part of growth. So, here's the question worth pondering: how far would you go to defy expectations? Would you rise above doubt, or let it hold you back? Share your thoughts below, we'd love to hear your perspective. 2. Chesterfield's Jason Hasty competes in USGA Adaptive Open Golf Championship. It's a testament to the power of the human spirit, and unwavering dedication, that challenges don't define us, but rather refine us. This week, Chesterfield, Virginia resident Jason Hasty is proving just that as he prepares to compete in the prestigious USGA Adaptive Open Golf Championship. Starting Monday in Rockville, Maryland, Hasty will be among 96 exceptionally talented golfers vying for the title. What makes this event so remarkable is its focus. It's the U.S. Golf Association's premier championship for golfers with disabilities. Hasty isn't just participating, he's consistently ranked among the top 5 adaptive golfers nationwide, a truly impressive feat. He stands as the sole representative from Central Virginia, and one of only 2 from the entire state, making his presence even more noteworthy. Jason was born with a congenital condition resulting in limited development of the fingers on his left hand, extending only to the knuckles. This physical difference hasn't hindered his passion for golf. Instead, he's adapted and excelled, demonstrating incredible resilience and skill. He's developed a unique swing and technique to overcome this challenge, proving that limitations are often self-imposed. But here's where it gets particularly emotional. For Hasty, this tournament isn't just about competition. It's a deeply personal moment. Being that it's so close to home for me, Maryland, this would be the first time that my girls see me at any real tournament, Hasty shared. My first time my parents will ever see me play golf in a tournament capacity, so it's very, emotional for me to get out there. Imagine the pride and joy of having loved ones witness this milestone after years of dedication and hard work. It's a powerful reminder of the support systems that fuel athletic achievement. And this is the part most people miss: adaptive golf isn't simply about modifying equipment, it's about celebrating inclusivity and showcasing the incredible athleticism of individuals who have overcome significant obstacles. It challenges conventional notions of what's possible in sports and inspires us all to push our own boundaries. Some might argue that adaptive competition should be integrated directly into mainstream events, while others believe maintaining dedicated championships is crucial for visibility and fostering a supportive community. What are your thoughts on the best way to promote inclusivity in golf? CBS 6 is dedicated to amplifying local voices and sharing stories that matter. We encourage you to share your perspectives on this inspiring story by emailing the CBS 6 newsroom. Mobile phone with Arrow. Stay connected with CBS 6 Richmond on Blue Sky. https://bsky.app/profile/cbs6-richmond.bsky.social. Facebook. https://www.facebook.com/cbs6news. Instagram. https://www.instagram.com/cbs6. X. https://x.com/cbs6. Threads. https://www.threads.net/@cbs6. TikTok. https://www.tiktok.com/@cbs6_reva. And YouTube. https://www.youtube.com/@wtvrcbs6. This report was originally crafted by a journalist and then refined for this platform with the assistance of AI. Our editorial team rigorously verifies all reporting across all platforms to ensure fairness and accuracy. You can learn more about our AI usage policy here. https://www.wtvr.com/news/local-news/how-we-use-ai-at-wtvr. Copyright 2025 Scripps Media Incorporated. All rights reserved. This material may not be published, broadcast, rewritten, or redistributed. Sign up for the Headlines newsletter to stay informed. 3. One-armed veteran Nick Kimmel's inspiring journey to the 2025 U.S. Adaptive Open. Losing limbs didn't stop this Marine from reclaiming his passion. Now he's competing at the highest level of adaptive golf. But here's where it gets controversial. Some might argue that adaptive sports don't get the recognition they deserve. Are we doing enough to celebrate these athletes? In Vista, California, one veteran's story is shattering expectations. Nick Kimmel, a former Marine and lifelong golfer, is gearing up for the 2025 U.S. Adaptive Open, a tournament where athletes with disabilities showcase extraordinary skill and determination. And this is the part most people miss. Kimmel isn't just playing, he's dominating, with only one arm to swing the club. Kimmel's journey back to the game is nothing short of remarkable. He first picked up a golf club at age 5 or 6 and quickly became a scratch golfer, until tragedy struck. In 2011, while serving in Afghanistan, he stepped on a hidden explosive device. The blast took his left arm and both legs, leaving him convinced he'd never play again. After the injury, I wanted nothing to do with golf, Kimmel admits. I didn't think I could thrive. For years, he avoided the sport entirely, as if the mere thought of it was a painful reminder of what he'd lost. But time, resilience, and an unshakable spirit brought him back. Now, Kimmel isn't just playing, he's competing at an elite level. The 2025 U.S. Adaptive Open, held July 7 to 9, will be his next proving ground. These events are incredible, he says. You see the sheer willpower of every athlete out there. We're not just participating, we're proving we belong. But let's pause for a moment. Is society truly giving adaptive athletes the platform they deserve? Kimmel's story isn't just about golf, it's about refusing to let limitations define you. I always look forward, he emphasizes. Hard work pays off, and if my journey inspires even one person to keep pushing, that's everything. So here's a question for you. Do we underestimate the power of adaptive sports? Should events like the U.S. Adaptive Open get more mainstream attention? Share your thoughts, agree or disagree, in the comments. Copyright 2025 Scripps Media Incorporated. All rights reserved. This material may not be published, broadcast, rewritten, or redistributed. Sign up for the breaking news newsletter and stay informed with the latest updates. 4. North Dakota double amputee golfer Jacob Huber qualifies for U.S. Adaptive Open. A remarkable journey, St. Mary's graduate earns a place in the U.S. Adaptive Open. Imagine overcoming profound loss and discovering a new passion that takes you to the highest levels of competition. That's precisely what Jacob Huber has achieved. It's a story of resilience, determination, and a remarkable shift in perspective, and it's one that's captured the attention of viewers here at KFYR. You might recognize Huber from our Century Hockey highlights during his high school years. Now, he's spending a significant amount of his time on the golf course, and this week, he's earned a coveted spot at the U.S. Adaptive Open. For Jacob, life fundamentally revolves around how you choose to view each challenge. As he eloquently puts it, in golf, you can have a terrible shot and you're on hole 4. You've got a whole lot of holes left where you need to salvage what you have left of this round. This philosophy, born from a deep understanding of needing to focus on the next opportunity, is central to his approach to life. Tragically, fate dealt Huber a devastating blow 6 years ago. A train-hopping incident resulted in the loss of his left arm and left leg, leaving him with a double amputation. He vividly recalls the desperate situation. I crawled to a nearby home, kind of broke into the front door, and was able to get them to call 911 for me. This harrowing experience, while incredibly difficult, ultimately led him to a surprising reconnection with golf. That whole experience I remember pretty vividly, Huber shares. I crawled to a nearby home, kind of broke into the front door, and was able to get them to call 911 for me. Remarkably, Huber's determination propelled him forward. Still have my whole life ahead of me, he states firmly. I can't let that define me. I need to move on and continue to try to do better on the next hole. He discovered a vibrant community of amputees he'd never known existed, a world that opened up unexpectedly after his accident. And, crucially, he found that his golf game actually improved following the injury. He credits his friends for their unwavering support, recalling how they initially provided him with both left-handed and right-handed golf clubs, allowing him to experiment and ultimately find a swing that worked for him. Golf and an accident like that kind of go hand in hand, he explains. Now, Jacob will be competing against 95 other athletes from 10 different countries at the US Adaptive Open, making him the sole representative from North Dakota. This is a significant achievement, showcasing his dedication and skill. But here's where it gets controversial. Some might question whether focusing solely on a sport after such a life-altering event is truly the best path forward. Is it about rebuilding a life, or simply finding a new outlet for passion? Huber's journey is a testament to the human spirit's capacity for adaptation and growth. He's not just playing golf, he's redefining what's possible. And this is the part most people miss, the quiet strength and unwavering optimism that fuels his pursuit. Considering Jacob's story, do you believe that focusing on a new passion after a significant life event is a healthy and productive way to move forward, or is there a different approach that might be more beneficial? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Copyright 2025 KFYR. All rights reserved.